Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about recession. And welcome to DatoCryptoTV. So today we're going to be reacting to a video called Are We in a Recession? And the question mark. So it's made by Fox for Dallas Fort Worth. And this video got 1,600 views. So we're going to be reacting to this video. So let's get into it.
Well, Republicans are already calling this the Biden recession. The White House, meantime, trying to downplay and deflect that idea. We say good morning to Dr. Julia Coronado.
So before we get into this video, I want to say this. So we are officially in a recession because recession means in the last two consecutive quarters, you have a negative GDP growth. So we have lost, I think, negative 0.9 of our GDP in the last quarter, and before that, we lost 1.6% of our GDP. So which means that we are officially in a recession because recession means we see a GDP negative growth in the last two quarters.
No, economist at the University of Texas in Austin. So is this a recession or not?
We are.
Well, economists generally wouldn't say that this is currently a recession. Why? Because the job market is still very strong. We've been creating on average 375,000 jobs a month.
Yeah, that's so true. So we have a good job market right now. It's because of the inflation. We printed a lot of money. So to fulfill that money, the demand, we need more jobs. People are now spending more money because they got more money from the stimulus checks, and they got more money because of the inflation. So when people spend more money, the restaurants, let's say, I'm just making an example, the restaurants need more workers to fulfill the needs of their customers. So when people spend more money, we need more employees. Sorry, the microphone fell. Yeah, so that's what happened in the last 14 months. So we're seeing a high inflation. And when this happens, we see that Fed wants to increase the rates. And when Fed increases the rates, the inflation cools down. But if they do it by so many points, it can actually cause a big recession in the economy. But if they don't do the rate hikes, it will cause a recession by itself, because when the inflation goes more than like 15 to 16%, now people don't have enough money to afford the goods. Then they start to save money and spend less money on the goods.
Over the last 3 months, we've got the unemployment rate near 50-year lows. Typically, when we are in a recession, the unemployment rate is rising and we're seeing job losses. So we know that, as you've just highlighted, families are getting squeezed by high inflation, but profits are still strong, jobs are still being created.
Yeah, so the problem right now is people have a lot of money, so they don't stop spending money. They usually spend more money, and there's a good job market right now. Like every business right now is hiring. No matter what, they're paying like $15, $16. And before this COVID thing happened, we would see like now hiring with like $10, $11 per hour. But now we see like $15 to $16 because of the inflation. And there's not enough people to fulfill those jobs. So there's a big, there's not a competition in the job market. So the businesses are making lots of money and they're giving money to their workers. That's why we see the minimum wage increases in the last year.
The recession risks are rising. The chance that companies and consumers stop spending, stop hiring because of the squeeze on inflation, but that hasn't happened yet. And so we're not currently in a recession, although the risks of one certainly are elevated right now.
Yes, so during a recession, so many people get laid off from their jobs. And also during a recession, people start to save money instead of spending a lot of money on stupid things. For example, like subscriptions. But people tend to spend more money on what they need. That's why in a recession, people start to save money instead of wasting money on unnecessary goods.
Right. And as you pointed out, consumer spending remains strong. But a part of that is the fact that prices are higher. And if you need to, if you got to, not want to, but got to replace that car, you're paying a lot more for it.
Yes.
Thus, inflation.
Yes, yes. Even adjusting for inflation, though, consumers are still spending. We're seeing real gains in consumer spending. And that is, again, a reflection that the job market itself is so strong. So, yes.
Yeah, so there are a lot of job openings right now. Like, let's say Amazon pays like $20 per hour. It's because people have more money and they're spending more money. And when this happens, Amazon wants to hire more workers, and also this is happening because we have a bad immigration policy right now. We're not getting any immigrants from the other countries because of COVID, and this happened because of the current like pandemic, and also when there is not a lot of workers, there's no competition in the job market, so people want to like companies pay more to their people, and people spend more money and they don't want to work because they don't need to, like they know that they're not going to get laid off, and they start to work less and they want to spend more money.
The people are getting chunky raises. People are able to get jobs. Pretty much this is a job market where if you want a job, you can find a job. We are seeing a record pace of people changing jobs for higher salaries. So it really is a worker's job market. And on the other hand, a lot of those gains are being eroded by higher prices. So consumer sentiment, consumers don't like that. It doesn't.
So if this keeps going on like this, like if companies still keep hiring people and if there's not a lot of competition in the job market, then the minimum wage will go up. When this happens, the inflation goes up because what happens when you need a plumber? You need to pay him good money, and then you have to like you're spending more money on the service jobs.
Feel great. We have gotten a little bit of relief on gas prices over the last month. We've seen the national average gas price fall from $5 a gallon.
The gas prices fell because of the recession fears. If the recession fears goes away, we will see the inflation climbing again. And also, I want to say this to everyone, we are officially in a recession, no matter what people says. We saw a negative GDP growth in the last 2 quarters. And
down to 425, still pretty elevated, but that's a little bit of relief for consumers in July and going into August. So hopefully that will help some of that back to school budget.
Briefly, aren't, as we wrap things up, aren't recessions just one of those things that happen every couple of years? We go up, we go down, we go back up.
True.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it is a just normal part of a market. So it's not all doom and gloom. We do have a strong labor market, and the U.S.
Yes.
My pleasure.
And yes, so that was it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, we watched the video on Fox for Dallas Fort Worth. Please subscribe and like the video. Yes, we are in a recession. And also this guy said, no, we are not in a recession. This is just transitory to a depression. And yeah, so President Biden also says that we are not in a recession. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm uploading videos every single day. No, I'm not, but please subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all.